2020 has been pretty hard. I think we can all agree on that. Between the pandemic lockdown, in the US, we have an election cycle that seems to never end. And it's all disturbing the routine. Last year, in 2019, I stepped on 32 different airplanes. So far in 2020, 0 airplanes. That is a drastic difference. And that number just illustrates my particular case. I know everyone has a similar story. And it sucks. And we thought this would be over by now. It's now September. We started doing this crap in March. So it's been most of the year that we have been out of sorts, thrown off our routine, and frankly in survival mode. Now, as I said in an earlier video, I genuinely love people. I like interacting with people, but I'll tell you, this is hard. This lockdown and everything else has made me much more angry as a person than I like to be. And between us, I don't like the person that this is making me into. So we've got to do something about it. I know that I have to find some way to get righter or adapt to this new normal or whatever it's got to be to stave off becoming a type of person that I wouldn't even like to hang out with. So what can we do? What can we possibly do to resurrect some of that humanity that we may be lacking? Well, social media is a good way. And social media has a lot of downsides. It's a lot of things that are thrown at you to show you how other people's lives are different than yours, even though it's a completely fabricated image and you're only seeing the good sides. But it can be toxic in that regards, and a lot of us understand that. But it's also a good way to have connections with people, and people that you can't go to their house right now. You can chat with them on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, whichever your chosen media form is. So I would encourage you, and I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to find some people that I haven't chatted with since February, since before all of this began. And I'm going to reach out to them and just try to chat with somebody who you haven't talked to through this whole thing. And we know it's different. We know the times are not the same as they were. But I think that'll help. That'll help reconnect with someone from the before times. And really, the point is to listen and to have some empathy, because what you're going through and what I'm going through and what's making me an angry person is not unique to me. And there's a fine line between empathy and commiseration. And maybe we got to blur that line a little bit. Maybe we have to recognize that this sucks right now. But at the same point, we can't fall into this trap of thinking that it's always going to be this bad. So I would say reach out to somebody you haven't talked to in a while, through whatever way you want, and have a chat. Let them know that you thought of them. Let them know that you care, and ask them how they're doing. And even if we're in a point where we can't fix anyone else's problems, the disease is a lot more easy to handle if we diagnose it. So make some connections and put down in the comment box how it worked for you. Give me a like if you think this is a good idea, or a dislike if you think it's horrible. And by all means, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Hang in there. We're going to get through it. Have a great day.